If you're watching this, you're probably wondering if Aura is right for you. And spoiler alert, it is. At least in my opinion, it is. But let me back up and tell you why I think that it is. So, identity theft. If it happens to you, and let's be real, I'm not trying to be alarmist, these days it's less a matter of if than it is a matter of when. There are services that help you deal with it. However, these services need to be set up beforehand. Your bank might recover stolen funds, but figuring it all out and fixing the actual problem and your credit score can take about 200 hours. And that's not me throwing out some big number trying to scare you. That's the average amount of time that it takes. Look, I know some of you are probably thinking, hey, but yeah, I'm pretty safe online. I don't think I have anything serious to worry about. And, maybe, but also some of us have reused a password or two, or maybe joined a public Wi-Fi network, or had our information stored on like a business's database. Thanks to data breaches, that information can be stolen and then put out on the internet for anybody to see. So sometimes you don't do anything wrong, but you're still at risk. Your personal information is probably already available for sale on the darknet, ready to be bought or sold. If you don't believe me, just Google your name. Yeah. So is protecting your identity worth it? Let's take a look at Aura. Aura basically monitors all the important personal stuff and then lets you know when something fishy is going on. They monitor all 3 of the major credit bureaus, not just one, like some other companies that will remain nameless. Credit Karma. Oh, sorry, that one caught me there. The one-click credit lock is also incredibly helpful. I keep mine locked pretty much 24/7, and then I unlock it when I want to apply for something, and then I immediately go ahead and lock it again. It's like having a bouncer that actually listens to you when you say, hey, these 5 people are on the list. Aura also scans the dark web for your personal information. When I tested it, Aura caught a sketchy login attempt within 30 seconds, which is quicker than most people reply to texts from their mom. And they'll automatically remove your personal information from some of these sites. The sketchy ones that sell your home address and credit card number to anybody with $2. Other services will typically just give you a PDF with instructions and say, there it is. Good luck, babe. Setting up Aura is really quick. It is one of those services that require you to grab your wallet and then sift through it for a few pieces of information. But the more you choose to monitor, the more comprehensive the coverage is. The dashboard is so simple that my dad could... I should probably text him to make sure that he's actually using it. Everything is right there. Your credit info, any alerts, and your vault where you can add stuff that you want monitored. The vault is just the name that they give to any stuff that you put in for monitoring. And if you want to skip over anything, you can, or you can give it your whole life story. Totally fine. There's no endless menus or settings that you have to fiddle with. It just works. And if something does go wrong, they give you up to $1 million in identity theft insurance for each adult on your plan. If you want, spend a few extra bucks a month and you up that number to $5 million. Now, this is where full disclosure comes in. I have not had to test this part. Now, I will admit, it would be a better review if all of my assets had been liquidated. But you know what? I'm going to be happy that that hasn't happened. Now, I'm sure if you have any questions about any of that, you can make sure to read the fine print, or better yet, just give them a call. All I can say for sure is that it does seem to be more comprehensive than what other companies will offer, who will typically say, hey, we offer this much in insurance, but really it's like, well, this much over here is actually allocated for lawyer fees. And you can only do this much in actual cash compensation. And then this over here is just for this. If you don't have that, we don't actually cover it. Speaking of calling, their support team picks up in seconds, and you're talking to an actual person, not just a robot that's reading from a script. We do random tests and checks on all of these services that we review. And when we called, we were talking to a person before we actually had time to start the timer. Our wait time was literally nothing. And zero upselling. They actually just answered the question that we had. We had a nice little chat. We both moved on with our days. It is a great system. I have no problems with it. That being said, Aura is not perfect. The VPN, antivirus, and password manager that you get with your subscription are fine. They're not the best of any of those categories. They're essentially the free t-shirt that they throw in with your subscription. Not really why you signed up. And their 2-factor authentication could use an upgrade too. I mean, come on, no authenticator app option? What are we doing? It's 2025. And while they do remove your information from data broker sites, they're pretty vague about what information they've found and ultimately removed. I have seen some people, specifically on like Reddit, saying that maybe they're just kind of running up the numbers on the scoreboard or whatever, but these are critiques of less critical functions of the service. I was shocked to find people on Reddit actually saying positive things about Aura. Usually Reddit hates everything, but most users confirm what I found. Fast alerts, good monitoring, and an easy-to-use dashboard. Again, some people had issues with some of the other ancillary services that I talked about, and some people said that their customer support was hit or miss, but frankly, that wasn't my experience. In my opinion, Aura is perfect for almost everyone. I mean, yeah, if you're some tech wizard who builds their own VPNs for fun on the weekends, yeah, maybe you don't need this, but for pretty much everyone else, yeah, I would say it's pretty useful. Even if you have specific tools for some of the other services that they offer, Aura provides a great base for identity theft protection. Aura keeps pricing refreshingly simple. I've got the most up-to-date prices on the screen right now from when we, posted this video, but you can head to the link in the description below to get the most accurate pricing, and you'll receive a discount that saves you even more money. Plus, there's a 14-day free trial, so there's no excuse to not try it for yourself. And in my opinion, the best part, Aura gives you all the features on every plan. There's no upgrade to unlock, blah, 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 blah. They give you everything that you need, everything that they offer from day one. After testing 5 different services, yes, I do have that much free time. I keep coming back to Aura. It just works. It's fast. It doesn't make me jump through any hoops, and it doesn't hide the best stuff behind paywalls. So check out that discount link in the description below. You will also be supporting the channel at no additional cost to you. It's a real win-win situation. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, smash that subscribe button, or however the kids are deciding to say that these days. That's all we have for you, and we'll see you in the next video.